The Phoenix Suns just made some crazy moves that makes them the scariest team in the NBA. But even looking back in past history with super teams like the Brooklyn Nets, being loaded with talent doesn't really result in winning championships. Connectivity does. So knowing this, I'll be breaking down every signing that the Suns made this free agency and seeing how well they mesh with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. So before going over the Suns free agency, make sure you guys hit that like button if you're new and hit that subscribe button, as I realize that more than 90% of you guys are not subscribed. So let's get right into today's video. So the first signing we gotta look at is Yuta Watanabe. This dude is one of the best catch and shoot players in the NBA, and especially from the corner. He can also space the floor out, so that gives players like Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal more room to operate in the mid-range. Yuta Watanabe shot the three-pointer at a 44% efficiency, which is tied for the 4th best in the league. Alongside that, he's a very capable defender, and this dude played defense so hard that he got praise from KD. So this is what Kevin Durant had to say about Watanabe.
I think I might have to tell him at this point to relax a bit, because he's flying around everywhere. Yeah. And I look up and Yuta's on the floor. He'll flip over somebody.
The second signing we have to talk about for the Suns was Bol. This dude is 23 years old, 7'2", with the ball handling skills of a guard. And it's so funny how not a lot of teams wanted to give this man an opportunity, and he can easily play backup center minutes for the Suns and be a big man that can block the ball and space out the floor for them. Especially when Bol was given the opportunity with the Magic and played over 30 plus minutes, he made the most of it, averaging 17 points, 9.3 rebounds, 2 blocks per game while shooting 60% from the field. Give this man some minutes, Phoenix. And now let's move on to the third signing for the Phoenix Suns, and this was Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon is a player you can plug on any single team, and he will space the floor out for you. And as you guys see, these three signings show us that the Phoenix Suns are prioritizing shooting. And although Eric Gordon is regressing a little bit, he is getting older, he can still shoot the three-pointer for you and space the floor out. Last season, he shot the three-pointer at a 37%, which is still very solid, and he also knocked down 12 points. He had 2.7 assists, so he can also be a little bit of a facilitator if he doesn't have the three-pointer available. Now let's move on to the other signings for the Suns, and this was Drew Eubanks and Chimezie Metu. You know, these two players can be hit or miss. Eubanks can provide you with a lot of rebounding, he'll get you those couple of points. Last season, Eubanks had 6.6 points and 5.4 rebounds, and that's not bad when you're looking at the salary they're paying him, which is $1.8 million. And then Metu, he's also a young player. He's 26 years old, still has some room to grow. They're paying him $1.9 million a year. So I don't know, these players are like a chance. You know, they're paying low salaries and hoping that these two players make the most of their opportunity. And finally, the next two signings we have are Jordan Goodwin and Keita Bates-Diop. Diop is another solid player. You can fit him in the rotation, plays well defensively, has some potential to shoot the three-pointer as well. And when looking at Jordan Goodwin, he's a young player. He still has so much potential, and he showed some flashes when he was with the Wizards. And I think that he's going to get a very huge opportunity here with the Suns. And I think he's going to be a player that's going to make a huge jump, so watch out for him. He's crafty when handling the ball, and he can also shoot well, especially going at the rim. But I'm so surprised how the Phoenix Suns front office made a very solid roster around these 3-star players. I just think that since they have this roster with a lot of defending length now with Bol, they can really contend and get to the NBA Finals. But it all depends on if Bradley Beal is going to be a good point guard. You never know. But let me know, how far do you guys think that the Phoenix Suns can go next season? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.